We have one more subcomponent we haven't cleaned up yet. That is the manual input. These things will just stay inside the manual input class. They're all private. And just like what I've been doing recently, I'm going to go into the data folder, create a new C# script called manual input data. Just a class where we're going to put in the data related to the input. It's not a mono behavior. So the manual input is going to have an instance of the manual input data. We're going to initialize it in the beginning. And the subcomponent processor will have the reference. Manual input data. For these functions where we're just returning a bool, first they don't need to be public. And we're not going to save them in the character controller. We're going to save them in the individual class made for a specific data set. So the manual input data will have a delegation where we return a bool. And that bool is whether the double tap up is true or not. Or we also have double tap down. Let's save the functions. Double tap down is double tap down. Double tap up is double tap up. And get rid of the unnecessary stuff. We should also fix the errors now that the reference has moved. Okay, the character controller is not going to need this anymore. Let's also create a shortcut inside the character control, just like last time. Manual input data. We get it from the subcomponent processor. So back in the error, we use that reference. Double tap up. Same here. Double tap down. Okay, errors are gone. And of course, the gameplay should be exactly the same. We did nothing but move some data around. So that was double tap down. Double tap up is still working. Double tap forward and back. Okay, looks like everything is still working fine. We still have a lot more work to do because I'm going to be creating more subcomponents and more data sets. Refactoring might be really boring to some people, but it's super important because you want to keep your project nice and clean and manageable so that you can continue to build more stuff without it becoming so messy that you can't fix stuff anymore. I've seen people getting lost in their own code because everything is so entangled up together where they've lost their ability to debug anything. But at the same time, I still have people asking me why I'm doing this. But as time goes on and I clean up some of the old code that I have, I think eventually you'll see why. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always reach me on my Discord server. I have all the links below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.